Hello everybody, it's me Lynn, and welcome to my good little garden. I'm not in the garden today, I'm in my bedroom. I got my coffee. Love my coffee. And today, I have something in mind. I'm going to go through my seeds. It's time to plan what I'm going to do for next year. Plan's probably going to change 100 times, because it usually does. I don't know about you, but I just can't make up my mind. One day I really want to try this and I really want to try that. Then when it comes to planting, I plant other things. Last year was a bust for me because I got the big C and I went out. I was hospitalized and I was there for a little bit, not too long. It was bad, but not too bad. So recovered from that, but unfortunately, none of my baby seedlings recovered, and I had big plans for last year. I was going to do my garden. I was going to go over and help a friend start a big garden in her yard. Didn't happen. I don't know if that's going to happen this year either, so I'm just going to plant small and stick to my garden. But there are some plants. I got here my seeds. Seeds, 2 boxes, and you know how small my garden is, so these 2 boxes of seeds, way too much. Yes, the seed addiction has hit me. I have many tomatoes and many peppers and beans and carrots and chard and all of it. It's all in there. Squashes. I also have this little book here. It says it's a gardener's logbook. I have it. I had it last year at the very end. So I tried to use it, but it didn't go too well. In here there's a plant log. Which plant, scientific name, where I got it from, how much it cost me, the date it germinated, the date it planted, where it's sitting in partial sun, shade, full sun, what fertilizers I use and when I amended them, what pests I can write down here, what pests and stuff that I was having a problem with each one, and when I watered it or how much rainfall I think it got, and the date it bloomed and the date it harvested. And there's a place for notes, and then a rating down the bottom, 1 to 5. Now, I tried last year. Here's one. Got it filled in up to what and where and when I planted it. What amendments I gave it. What it was. That's as far as I got. But, what are you going to do? I'm going to try this year. I'm going to try because I want to figure out which tomatoes I like the best, because I usually plan for tomatoes every year. It's just go and buy something I don't know, I've never had before. Well, that goes for the seeds too. I bought a lot of seeds I didn't have before. And I learned last year about a couple tomatoes that I never had. I grew the pink ox heart. They're a good tomato, very meaty. A lot of them on the plant. But for me, once you picked them, they went bad real soon. So this year we're not trying them again. Maybe again some year, because last year was a weird garden year, but this year we're not. This year I think I want to stick to some of the ones I know I like Mortgage Lifter and Ace 55. I think I'm going to plant those 2. And I want to get my hands on some Sun Gold cherry tomatoes. Can't get my hands on them. Couldn't when I was looking to buy, but I refused to buy any more seeds this year. I have to smack my hands. I didn't even order any seed catalogs. I still have last year's seed catalog, and although it's sitting here right by my chair, when I get bored I look at it. I won't buy any. I'm not buying any. I should probably hide it on me so I don't buy any, but we're not doing that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my seeds. And I'm going to try to plan what and where I want. I think everybody should have a little garden plan. I know my garden is small. Maybe yours is small. Maybe yours is huge. But I think you still need a plan, even if it is a little garden. Now this year I want to try putting a bunch of pots on the outer side of my fence. Or possibly in ground. I am really thinking about doing in ground. So before it starts snowing, I may go out there and put some cardboard. If I ever feel froggy enough to do that, I will kill the weeds along the fence. See, I do rent my home, but my landlord says, you're taking care of it. You're doing great. So he's not worrying about what I do to it. So I think I'm going to try it. As long as I plant grass if I ever leave, and I don't ever plan on leaving, so he's not going to care. I also want to try and get 2 foot by 6 foot beds for the front yard and stick them in a little L across the fence. And I want to plant in there too. So I think there I may possibly, it's either potatoes up front that I want to put. It's a lot of sun. Or maybe I'll put corn in that. And because maybe I want by my bushes, because in the front I have the big azalea bush and stuff. I think I'm going to in-ground potatoes this year. I had them in some pots, some containers on the side. That was okay. They worked fine, but I wasn't getting many. I want to get a little more serious with all my root vegetables. So I think maybe that's what's going over in the corner. And then corn, or possibly the big tomatoes are going to come up front in the new raised beds when and if I get them. I'm still working on that. Christmas is coming. After Christmas, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying them myself. Somebody else doesn't buy them. And in the back, in my small garden, I want to concentrate on some root vegetables. Now I know in the summertime, that's not what's going to be there, because they don't do well in the summer unless I put shade over them. And now I have that polytunnel out there. I can get my shade cloths and put them out there. So I might be able to grow them in the summer. This is my thought out there. That's why I want to bring the tomatoes out front and possibly the peppers on a side out there. Because I'm not going to have many root vegetables. I want a thing of carrots. I want to grow beets, carrots, and some more rutabaga. And potatoes. They're the ones I want to stick in the ground, you know, in-ground things. I'm not fond of parsnips or other things. I like the carrots and the rutabaga and the beets. So that's what I'm going to plant. And it's going to be a big experiment out there. But I want to stick the tomatoes I like. Since there's so much sun out front all day from 6 a.m. when it goes up until the sun goes down. I think that's where the tomatoes are going to go, in the new bed. I think they'll do great. Beans, cucumbers, peas, all the way up the side of the house. The fence, yeah. That's what I want to do. I'm going to go through these. I got these old-fashioned homestead beans here. Got these from Baker's Creek. That's the catalog I showed you. And I got the rattlesnake beans. These are the 2 I want to do. These are 2. I think they're the 2 I'm going to put. And I want to put them all up the fence. We eat a lot of green beans in this house. Last year I planted wax beans and French beans. They did pretty good. I still have some of them left, and who knows, I might throw a plant or 2 of each of them in there too. But these ones I've never had, so I want to try these. So here I go again, trying things I never had. But it's what I got. I also got some kidney beans here from M.I. Gardner, and I think I'm going to plant them because I got 2 packs of these. And my seeds These are going on 3 years now that I have these. I really gotta start using them. I don't know, people. Are you like me? Do you buy way too many seeds and you don't know what you're gonna do with them? I keep asking my brother if he wants me to grow him some plants, and he keeps saying, no, I'll just get them. I really want to grow him some plants, take them to anybody. I want to grow everybody plants. I think I'm gonna grow some extra ones, try to sell them out front. Because we got to get these seeds. Got to get these seeds planted somewhere. And why not sell them to somebody cheap that might need them? Everybody could possibly need them. I don't want them to go to waste and die. The only thing that I might have to buy are my onion seeds. Now, I was watching, I believe it was Charles Dowding, and he said onion seeds only last 1 year. I didn't know that. Well, I have onion seeds here. 3 packs, which before I knew much of anything, I bought 2 short day onions, which I can't even use because this is a long day area. I need long day onions. So I got these seeds. They're all 3 years old. Don't know if I'm going to use them. Right now I put some in pots in the cellar to see if they'll even germinate. If they don't germinate, then I'm going to buy new ones. They're on a heating pad and they're under the lights and they're nice and warm, so I'm going to see if we can get them to germinate. I know it's the wrong time of the year. Shouldn't be growing them. But I need to know before January, February, when I start planting things for outside. So now I got these corns here. Let's see, how many corns do I got? I got this white corn here. The silver queen. Got this one in my gardener. I use in my gardener and Baker Creek Seed Companies. They're the 2 I use. They're the 2 I've only used. I once got onion starts from Dixondale Farms. Now, I would like to start some seed because they're a little more expensive, although they're a very good company. And my onions did okay, but they were small. They were small, but that was me, not them. Because when I tested my soil has nothing in it. It really needs help. So as I was saying, the corn I got, Silver Queen corn. I got to decide between these 3. I have this glass gem corn here. That's a popping corn. I have this corn here, Golden Bantam 12 row corn. I have this here. This is from Baker Creek. And I have this. This corn. I was upstairs cleaning my attic and I found this corn. I want to plant some of it just because I'm curious. I wish I had a spare plot of land that I could pop this corn in just to see if I can get it to grow. The date on here is sell by 11/07. 07. I'm very curious if this will germinate, so I may just forego this corn and plant all this because I can only plant 1 because you shouldn't plant more than 1. I don't want them to cross or anything. I don't know. I don't really know how that works. I think if you plant 2 or more together, they'll cross-pollinate each other, and you won't kind of get the corn that you're kind of going for, and I want to get the corn I'm going for, but I really want to find some land. Somebody out there has some land that I can plant these on? Let me know. They're early sugar glow, yellow, normal, sugary hybrid. It's a burpee. I just want to see if they'll grow. I have a lot more seeds in here. I'm not going to go through them all because we're getting kind of long now. But I have 5 different kinds of cucumbers, probably 8 different kinds of zucchinis and squashes. I want to try the Trombonzino squash. Everybody hear that? Let's see if I can find it here for you. Oh yeah, I got these patty pans I've never had. I've got a butternut. I got a dumpling squash I've never had or grown. I got the regular black. Oh, here's the Kazuki squash. Look at these things. Look at them. It's from in my gardener too. These are supposed to be 3 feet long, they say. I've been eating on one of them for weeks. So I'm afraid to grow them. But I really want to grow them. So, do you have this problem? Like I have this problem? I have all these seeds. because I just get excited when I'm looking at seed catalogs. All these seeds. All these winter seeds, kohlrabies and rutabagas and chards and beets and you name it, I got it. So, oh Lord help me. What am I going to do with all this? If there's something you might need, really need, and you can't find, give me a comment. Maybe I have it and I can send it to you. Because I'd rather somebody use them because I want to buy more seeds. And I can't find any more seeds because I have too many. Other than onion seeds. Because I really want to try to start my own onions. And I'm going to do it this year. I usually plant that around the whole outside of the edge of the garden. So, that's what I'm doing today. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to go through my seeds. Try to plan out exactly which ones I want to grow. And exactly where they're going to go and get a plan together. I'm going to get myself my notebook and I am going to draw a picture of my yard and placement of what I want to put where. Because instead of going nilly-willy like I usually do and just grow a bunch of stuff and try to find a place for it, I don't want to do that this year. I want to have a better plan because I want to grow more food, not less food. And that's what I usually end up doing. Just planting things nilly-willy, wherever, haphazardly, and that's that. I also have a bunch of new zinnias I got. Ooh, look at these things. Look at these. Look at these zinnias. I got some calendulas here. Calendulas. Also from Baker Creek. And I got these nasty little plants here. Have you ever seen these? They are the toothache plant from Baker Creek. It is said, now I've never tried it, but it is said that when you can take one of these buds and chew on it, and it helps your toothache, numbs your mouth. I've also heard that it really numbs your mouth, so you got to be careful with it. Look at this. It's crazy. Look at this. Oh, my sunflowers. Sunflowers. Oh, more sunflowers. More. Oh, and I got these. Ooh, look at these. Look at these. Look at these. I'm excited. Canterbury bells. Deluxe mix. Look at them colors. That is my favorite color scheme right there when it comes to flowers. I love pinks and purples and favorite colors. So, I can't wait to grow them. So, that's it for me today, guys. I'm going to have some fun with my seeds. You have fun with your seeds. Try to figure this out. Exactly what and where I'm going to plant. And for me, that looks like a notebook. And a pen or pencil. I'm going to make a drawing. And decide what I can fit in where. So I can pull these seeds out. And go through it. And decide. So, can't garden. Because it's getting too cold, but I can plan next spring's garden, and I will get a jump start in it come January, February when I start the seeds to grow everything, not everything at once. Like I'll plant the tomato seed later. You gotta look at the packets and see 4 to 6 weeks ahead of frost, your last frost. 6 to 8 weeks, your last frost. They'll give you that information on the back here. They'll tell you when and where, when you should plant them and how long it takes to germinate. I don't know if you can see that. But that's on the My Gardener packs. The Baker Creek seeds, they don't have that. But I have a catalog here that if I have the variety, I can look at the catalog, or I can just look on Baker Creek seeds if I need to find anything. Although they do tell you some information, but not as much as the other ones. Like how long it takes to germinate, when you should plant them, and your spacing and stuff, of course. I always space two things too closely because I have a little garden. I'm probably always going to space things too closely because I don't need much, because I'm the one that eats out of the garden, not everybody, and the small things are okay for me. So, friends, go get yourself a cup of coffee, get your seeds, get yourself a notebook or plan it out on your phone, and have some fun dreaming about the gardens next year, because that's what I'm going to do today. So guys, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for coming back again. And if you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it a lot. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.